Let's talk about fins. Freedivers have long fins, right? Not always. So yes, freedivers can have these beautiful long fins, but if you're new to freediving and you don't know what your finning technique is like, I actually recommend you start with a regular swim fin. So, a couple of things with fins. The shorter fin, if your finning technique is poor, you won't go anywhere. You will still kind of go somewhere even if you're bicycle kicking with a longer fin. So it's really good to hone your technique in with a shorter fin and then move your way up into longer fins. I have a couple of different fin types here that I wanted to talk to you about. So these are my very short swim fins. You notice I've got this paint marked and I have written in here right. I do like to keep my fins using the same foot all the time because the foot pockets do shape to your feet. This is a really simple plastic fin, really stiff. This is a rubber fin, a little more flexibility. This guy here is a silicone fin, a lot more flexible. So these are all really nice choices for beginners. You can really get to know how to fin properly. And then when you put on a longer fin, you are going to be much better, much more comfortable. The other great thing about the shorter fins is you can very easily fit them into a carry-on bag when you're traveling somewhere warm and tropical. If you do want to buy a fin that is a longer fin, typically most people will start out in a plastic. I'm gonna just show you the difference here, plastic, and then this is a carbon. So the plastic fins are a lot stiffer, they're a lot heavier, but this fin's probably a few $100s, whereas this combo is around $800. So if you're just getting into freediving, going full carbon is not what I would recommend until you're very comfortable with your finning technique and you know that you're good with your gear. It's really sad to split a fin, and fins do break. The other thing that you want to look for if you are going to opt to buy longer fins is to buy a foot pocket fin with a removable fin. So I can take this particular foot pocket and I can put any one of these fins into that foot pocket, which is really neat. So generally when I'm teaching, I teach in these Lotus plastic composites by Chetma. And these fins perform really well in comparison to carbon fins. And when students accidentally step on my fin or I'm teaching and I kind of bend it, I'm not so worried about it because these are a couple $100s compared to my, $800 fins. The other thing that you want to look for, like this longer fin here, none of these rails are removable. I can't change out this fin. If I were to buy a foot pocket like this one, I can start with this really affordable composite plastic fin. And then as I start to learn my body, what works for me, the strength of my legs, what sort of stiffness I want, then I can buy the appropriate fin blade. Most people will start with a soft fin. If you are a larger human, typically anybody over 180 pounds or more, they have said to me that soft fins don't really move them. Like I said, I teach in this fin in the pool. When I'm trying to swim up a 35-pound bottom weight and with my weight in the ocean, I find I want a little bit more power. And so these are my fins, and they are more of a medium stiffness because my legs typically don't get tired. So I like a bit of a stronger fin with slightly more power. So if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. And I hope that you will start small, gently get your finning technique perfect. Getting nice fins like this, you can go and swim laps in the pool where you don't need a buddy and you can practice getting really nice finning technique with your little fins, and then move up to a fin that's well suited for your body once you know you're comfortable freediving.